Hey, it's not true, is it? The gossip about you buying a super expensive car? You ought to be way too poor to afford that with your salary, right? How did you get your hands on one? No, it's true. I did buy a new car. I just saved up little by little over time and then took out a loan. It wasn't easy, but all my effort finally paid off. Elton has been having a lot of health issues recently, so it's easy to get him to the doctor's surgery now that we have another car. It was a bit expensive, but it was necessary for his health. Hey, I have something I need to ask you. Are you avoiding me or something recently? You think you're better than me or something just because you got a nice car? Of course not. I have nothing but appreciation for you. You've been so kind to my family, and even though we've only just moved into the neighborhood. And I have to thank you for introducing me to the mom support group in town. Well, I'm glad you understand and that you know how much I've done for you. I know it was a lot of trouble to introduce a new person to the group, so it was a huge help for us that you practically arranged the whole thing. Well, that's all well and good, but if you really appreciate me so much, then you need to show it in your actions, not just your words. Yes, of course. Let me know if there's anything I can do for you. Will do. Speaking of, you're coming to the support group meeting this week, right? Yes, I'm looking forward to it. This is a great opportunity for everyone to exchange information about the upcoming tryouts, after all. Huh? So Elton is gonna participate in the tryouts. I knew it! You said he wasn't when I asked you before. Did you lie to me or what? Oh, of course not. Please don't misunderstand me. I'm not planning to go all out like you and some of the other moms are. But since everyone is encouraging me to participate, I thought we could at least give it a shot, even if I'm not really particular about which team he gets into. Is that so? Well, I don't think you're going to get anywhere with that attitude, being so flippant about it. He'll never qualify for the team if you don't take it seriously. It'll just be a big waste of time, not to mention a nuisance for everyone else in the group if you half-ass it. Oh, is that right? Sorry about that. Anyway, see you next time. See you, Jen.
Eve, how are you? Are you getting used to the new neighborhood? I know moving states can be pretty hectic. Uprooting your whole life is like that. It's a big change. I'm here if you need anything, okay?
Hi, Kevin. I'm getting used to things, slowly but surely. Thank you for all your support.
Don't mention it. I'm glad to hear you're settling in.
I couldn't have done it without you.
Remember, I'm just down the road from you, so if you ever need anything, you know where to find me.
Thank you so much. You've been such a great help since Dad passed. I can't thank you enough for everything you've done. It's been great.
Don't worry about it. I'm happy to do it. It's the least I could do to make sure my best friend's beloved daughter is taken care of in his absence. I don't have any of my own children, so you and your husband are the closest thing I've got. I hope I'm not stepping over a line by saying this, but I really think of you guys as being like my family.
I'm really happy to hear that. We all feel the same way about you. Jen has also been a great help around the neighborhood since we got here, so between you and her, we've got a great support network.
Wait a minute, you don't mean Jennifer Hayworth, do you?
Yes, that's her, from the mom support group. You know each other?
Well, we've met a few times here and there. But you might want to be careful. She has quite a bad reputation around town. I thought you should know.
What? Really? Are you sure we're talking about the same person? She seems like a really great friend to me. Honestly, she's been nothing but pleasant.
I know she seems that way at first, but she has another side to her personality. That's all I'm saying. Just watch yourself around her, alright?
Well, okay then, if you say so. Aw, man, I messed up. Huh? What happened? Is everything okay? No, I don't think so. I got into a bit of an accident in your car and I have a touch of whiplash. I won't be able to work with my neck in pain like this, so you'll pay my living expenses until I'm better, right? Oh, also my medical bills. I'll send you the receipt later. Thanks in advance.
Sorry, I'm not following. What is happening?
You're a bit slow on the uptake, aren't you? I borrowed your car, obviously. Sorry for taking out your brand new Mercedes-Benz without asking first, but you know how it is. Oh yeah, I ran into a telephone pole while I was using it. That's how I got the whiplash. There's a pretty big dent in the front now, but since we're friends, I know you can find it in your heart to forgive me, right?
Wait, did you say Mercedes-Benz?
Yeah, so what?
I drive a Jeep.
Wait, a Jeep? Seriously?
And I'm using the Jeep right now to go shopping.
Huh, you're kidding me, right? So wait a minute, whose Mercedes did I drive?
I could never afford a Mercedes-Benz. That's a luxury car. I don't make that much.
Huh? But you said you bought an expensive car, though. If it's not your car, then why was it in your garage anyway?
A Jeep is an expensive car for my income level. As for the Mercedes in our garage, that belongs to our neighbor. He's in the middle of renovating his garage, so we're letting him use ours for the time being, since we have a 2-car garage but only had 1 car until recently. But did you seriously just borrow someone else's car without asking? How did you start it? I mean, you don't have a key, right?
Well, I picked up the signal from the electric key.
You mean you hacked it?
Yeah, I saw a tutorial about how to do it online the other day.
Stealing a car is already a crime, but with such an advanced method, you could be in real trouble here.
You think I don't know that? Anyway, I thought it was your car. What was I supposed to do? I mean, I picked up the signal right in front of your house and everything.
Well, I guess that makes sense. It's the neighbor's car, so if you're trying to hack into it, you could do that from our place. I don't know what to say, Jen. This is a serious crime. You need to turn yourself into the police.
No way! Are you nuts? If I get in trouble with the law, what's going to happen with Sam's tryouts?
Are you serious? I'm sorry, but in the face of a crime like this, the tryouts don't matter. You even caused an accident. Seriously, call the police before the situation gets any worse.
I refuse. No police.
Then what are you gonna do? You're not thinking of doing anything irresponsible, are you?
I'll run away. No one will know that it was me who crashed it.
Oh, come on, Jen. You can't just run from something like this.
Eve, you and I are friends, right? You owe me one, right? Stay quiet about this, I'm begging you. I'll dispose of the car and no one will be any the wiser about what happened.
Come on, Jen, be reasonable. Don't do this.
I've made up my mind already. Just don't talk to anyone about this, got it? If you report this to the police or tell anyone that this happened, I'll never forgive you. Our friendship is done, okay? So you're not going to betray me, right?
I really don't know about this.
That goes for your kids, too. I'll harass them for the rest of their lives if you say anything. I'm serious, Eve. Hey, I'm about to arrive at your place. You know, I've been thinking. That Mercedes that was in your garage actually is yours, isn't it?
Huh? Why do you say that?
Man, you really gave me a fright there. I seriously believed it was your neighbor's car for a moment.
Sorry to disappoint you, but it really does belong to our neighbor.
Give it up. I'm not laughing at your silly joke anymore. I mean, who'd let a neighbor use their garage anyway?
I would.
I know I've been all caught up with this tryouts business recently, but that doesn't mean you can prank me like this. I don't appreciate being fun of, you know.
You've got this all wrong, Jen. I only want to get along with you. I really don't have any ulterior motives.
Get along with me? You're joking, right? Are you really saying that with a straight face?
What do you mean?
Give me a break. Oh, please, did you think I was really ever your friend in the first place? I got close to you and let you join the mom support group for my own personal gain. Don't tell me you didn't notice. Talk about pathetic.
Why would you do something like that?
I just wanted to use you. But now there's no point anymore, so stop coming to the support group. Got it?
What? But you're the one who invited me in the first place.
I only invited you because I thought you weren't going to participate in the tryouts. I would never have invited you if I thought you were actually going to go ahead with it.
But I was so grateful for your help.
Oh, seriously? How gullible can you possibly be? Why do you think I would ever be nice to you in the first place? All I wanted was to bring in an inferior woman like you so I could make myself look better. You were only ever just a foil for me. I've been all worked up about the tryouts and I wanted to release some stress.
That's why you got close to me? For a petty reason like that?
Of course. You're just a bug for me to step on. But then you had to go and change your mind about it and say your son would do the tryouts after all. You liar.
I didn't lie. I really wasn't planning to participate at first. But everyone in the group was telling me I should give it a shot.
Just because your kid is okay at running around doesn't mean you can get carried away and think of entering them into a sports team. Talk about arrogant. That arrogant attitude of yours is what pisses me off the most.
I had no idea you felt that way.
You should have just remained a bug to be stepped on, but you had to go and show off in front of everyone. So that's why I did it. I put laxatives in Elton's juice.
You did what? So that's the reason he's been sick so often lately? It was because of you?
Yeah, of course. But then you had to go and get an expensive car to take him to the doctors in. Trying to show off in front of everyone and pretend like you're better than me? It drives me nuts, that sort of behavior. I hope you know your place now.
What are you talking about? Have you lost your mind? Elton has been seriously suffering from stomach pains for months because of you. And now I found out it was done to him intentionally? What, all because of your wounded pride? You're a psycho. I'll sue you for this.
Do whatever you want. You don't have any proof, do you?
This is unbelievable. I had no idea you were such a monster.
You took the words right out of my mouth. If you don't want to suffer any more misfortune at my hands, then act like an adult and back off.
I can't believe I ever called you my friend.
We were never friends in the first place, you idiot.
And as for what you've done to my son, I'll never ever forgive you.
Yeah, give it a rest. I know you're mad, but it's not like you're actually gonna do anything. By the way, don't forget to pay my living expenses and hospital bill. Bye now. Hey, what's going on? There's a ton of police outside my house. You didn't...
Don't blame me. The neighbor called them and reported you.
Reported me?
Well, to be more specific, he reported that his car was stolen and the police tracked it down. The police know everything, so you should give up and just come quietly if you ask me.
That's not possible. I switched the dashboard camera off when I got in the car. There shouldn't be any evidence linking this to me. I don't have to confess to anything. So the police are here, so what? Just fine, bring it on. The wife of the mayor and daughter of the chief of Metropolitan Police Department are part of my support group. I'm not afraid of the police.
If I'm not mistaken, you wanted Sam to try out for the baseball team, right?
Yeah, so what?
So what if I told you that the owner of that car is the coach?
Huh? Wait, are you serious? You're not serious, right?
That's karma for you, I guess.
Now, wait just a minute. I'll tell you the truth. I never stole the car in the first place. I was covering for someone. I'm not the real culprit here.
Well, who is then?
My friend.
Oh, your friend is the culprit? This friend of yours wouldn't happen to be a guy, would it?
No, she's from the support group.
Who is it?
Well, I'll tell you in a minute. Just wait a second.
You don't know when to give up, do you? We know who you were with in the car when you stole it.
What? No, how is that possible?
The principal had hoped you'd turn yourself in, you know? But I guess it's too late for that now.
What does that mean?
There was more than one dash cam. It wasn't just the one on the mirror.
Huh? No, you're lying. You're trying to trick me into confessing. I won't fall for such an obvious ploy.
When the police retrieved the car and played back the footage, they were able to see everything recorded perfectly. And you were with a man quite a bit younger than you, weren't you?
You saw him?
You're having an affair with him, aren't you? The proof of your infidelity is out in the open now.
But you're not thinking of showing that to my husband or anything, right? Right? I mean, he has nothing to do with anything.
Well, the police have to confirm that it's you in the footage by showing it to a family member, you see. So you're out of luck on that front too. This guy in the video is the one who showed you how to hack into the Mercedes using the key, right? Young people sure seem to know a lot about technology these days.
I don't know what you mean.
Even if I don't say it here, I will be telling the police about it, you know? You'll be punished for your crimes.
You call this a crime? No, I just borrowed a car for a bit and got into a little accident. That doesn't make me a criminal. The owner understands that, right? I mean, he hoped I'd come clean on my own and all. He wants the best for me, doesn't he?
Ah, that's too bad. His feelings about the matter have changed.
What? You must be joking.
He said he can't forgive you for betraying your husband and children. Also, I heard that you were trying to bribe Sam's way onto the team or something like that.
Huh? Did you really say that?
No, that's just a rumor that's been going around the support group recently.
Really? I had no idea. Who started it? I bet it was Mandy. She can't keep her mouth shut.
Anyhow, that's about all I wanted to say. It's over, Jennifer. The coach is pretty upset that you used his brand new Benz.
That's his problem.
And your husband is on his way over in a panic. I don't imagine you'll stay married for much longer. Do you understand the gravity of what you've done yet? Well, maybe you can think about it at the police station. After that, Jen was arrested, unable to make any excuses to her husband when he arrived. Theft, property damage, adultery. Jen's crimes became a huge topic of gossip at the subsequent support group meetings, even more than the tryouts. As you can imagine, the divorce was filed and Jen was charged over $100,000 in damages for the Mercedes she stole. On top of that, she had to pay alimony to her husband. Unable to pay everything, she was forced to surrender the house. When she eventually gets out of prison, a huge debt that she'll have to spend a lifetime paying back awaits her. Everyone at the support group had a good laugh about it and said they'd rather be in prison than live like that. Despite the whole incident, Elton was still able to get onto the team he wanted in the end, and he's even going to start participating in real matches soon. It is the result of us practicing together daily, and I'm very proud of him. Which is more than I can say about Jen, who exposed her own ugliness and was trying to use cowardly methods to get what she wanted. I think she got what was coming to her in the end. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more like it, don't forget to like and subscribe.
Hey, Curtis. Just wanted to check in. I mean, you seem to be awfully late today. Is everything all right? If work is keeping you late to make you work overtime, you should give them a word. Besides, it'd be nice to know where you are, so I'd really appreciate you texting me if you are going to be late.
Oh, Bailey. Sorry, I guess I just didn't feel like texting you. Don't worry, I'm alive.
Okay. Why didn't you want to message me?
Look, I just found somewhere else I want to chill out for tonight, alright? Just a little change of the old scenery, if you get me. Besides, it can be a bit of a drag staying at your house all the time.
Did I do something to annoy you? Where are you even staying right now? Are you back at your parents' house or something?
Oh, pfft, of course not. I mean, I guess visiting once in a while is a good idea in terms of changing the scenery a bit, but that's beside the point. Good guess, but that's not where I am. I'll give you a clue. It's somewhere much nicer than that.
Look, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Well, guess what? I'm at my girlfriend's place. Her name is Natalie. I don't know if you've heard of her before. But get this, she's the daughter of a super rich CEO. Can you believe it? And her house is super cozy and smells nice and everything. I suppose the overall vibe is a lot more pleasant when she makes much more money than you'd ever make. She has a very solid schooling too, with very rich parents to the mix. I mean, talk about hitting the absolute jackpot.
Okay, so not only are you blatantly cheating on me, but you're in it for the money? Gross. Why does it matter how much your partner makes in a relationship? I had no idea you were such a shallow person, Curtis.
Yeah, but like, your mom is barely rich. What are you going to do if you ever lose all of your money? I'm just thinking about the future, Bailey. And if I'm being honest with you, I think sticking with you might be a little risky going forward.
Wait, what do you mean? Insult me all you want, but what's with you bringing my mom into this?
Well, I mean, I've never seen her wearing any sort of expensive branded clothing before, you know? And you don't seem to have any interest in anything expensive either, so clearly you weren't raised with that mindset either. I mean, if you're too poor in your childhood, of course you wouldn't end up getting to experience those luxuries, right? Anyways, in summary, what I'm trying to say is that my new girlfriend is leagues above you in every way. And it's a safer decision for me to be with her going forward. I mean, thinking about the future and all. So that's it. That's why I won't be coming home tonight, since I'll be enjoying the night with Natalie.
What? Do you really think I'd have nothing to say about all of these claims you're making? Not to mention how casual you are about the whole cheating on me situation.
Oh, don't worry about it. People change, Bailey. You just have to accept that this is the decision that I've made. Besides, don't worry. I am a man after all. I'll take responsibility. I'll pay for all of the divorce procedures on my end. How about I just send you a couple thousand to your bank account and we can call it even?
Hold on. Why are you being so immature about everything? You're taking this way too lightly.
Sorry, Bailey. I have some things to take care of. And by that I mean I have a girlfriend waiting for me to, well, you know what. Anyways, I'll organize all the divorce papers so you don't need to worry about anything. Just make sure to sign it and all and send it in to the address. Well, I gotta go now.
Wait, Curtis! What the hell? Okay, Curtis. I'm just letting you know that I sent in the divorce papers. But just know that I'm still very angry at you for this whole situation.
Oh, Jesus. About time. I was waiting for a while, you know. I mean, especially after I sent you all of that money. Though I do appreciate you still having feelings for me. I really do.
I was just busy with work. I don't have a single fraction of love or affection for you at this point. Besides, I was thinking about moving houses. That's why it took so long to go through with the whole ordeal. Not that that's any of your business.
Oh, you're moving? Did you get a new partner too? Congrats.
It's nothing like that. I'm not as casual about romance as you are.
Oh, well, that's nice that you'd get some new scenery to look at in a new neighborhood, I suppose. Then again, you could have just kept living in that same house. I mean, it's quite spacious living there just by yourself, right?
Well, I mean, the house is under your name, right? Why would I, your ex-wife, want to keep living in a house which is owned by you? Who knows what crazy things you'd get up to, like someday trying to get me to get back together with you. I'd rather just end it all here and move on.
Huh? Why would I ask to get remarried to you at some point?
I'm talking hypothetically, Curtis.
Well, throw that thought out of the window. I can assure you, no, guarantee you that I won't get back together with you. It 100% won't happen. God, you really do love me that much, don't you? I mean, look at you. You're trying your hardest to pretend that you don't want me just so I'll bring up the idea of us getting back together. Aren't you cute? but sorry, it won't be happening.
Look, if I really was head over heels for you still, like you're suggesting, then wouldn't you think I wouldn't be moving houses like this?
Wait, what do you mean?
Are you dumb? I'm saying I'm moving away from that house of yours to cut ties completely. I don't even think I should be telling you my address when I move out, knowing the lengths you might go to. Anyways, that's that. Trust me, I can 100% confidently say that I won't be having feelings for you anytime soon. I checked my bank account and surprisingly, you had paid me the money for the divorce like you said. So I don't think there's any business for us to keep talking at this point.
Huh? Oh. Okay then. Hey, wait. What do you mean, surprisingly? You didn't think I was going to stand by my word and pay you?
Honestly, no. You're always all talk anyways. But I suppose you proved me wrong this time around. Besides, did you expect me to want to get back with you or something? I don't know why you'd think that when you literally cheated on me.
No, I mean, you were so in love with me all of those years, right? Feelings don't change so quickly.
Whatever. Look, what was that daughter of the CEO you were dating called again? Natalie or whatever? Go get married to her or whatever, and don't contact me again.
Huh? Alright then. Don't come crying to me saying you regret you said that to me then.
Oh, don't worry, I won't.
Hey, Bailey. Hope you've been well. I guess it's been a year now. Time flies.
Oh, Curtis. I thought I told you not to contact me again. Well, whatever. I've already moved on in my life, so I don't have a grudge or anything against you. Guess it has been a year, but you sure haven't changed. Still all head over heels for that one woman you were dating, I'm guessing? What is someone like that doing contacting his ex-wife like this?
Huh? What do you mean? I'm just checking up since I'm such a nice guy. That's all.
Still egotistical as ever, too, I guess. Well, to answer your question, I've been great. What have you been up to,
Oh, right. Big news, Bailey. I'm going to marry Natalie very soon. How exciting is that?
Oh, congrats. Though I heard something very interesting lately. I heard that your girlfriend already had a husband. I don't know. Maybe I heard wrong.
Oh, right. About that. I'm surprised you heard that whole situation.
Well, I mean, we both have mutual friends, don't we? Of course there was some talks about you that came up every now and then. Didn't you get told off by a bunch of people at your workplace after breaking up with me to not go for women that are already married?
I guess something like that happened. But who could blame me? Natalie is such an angel that it wouldn't feel right at all if I didn't fall for her. And guess what? I was able to catch her heart just like that. Aren't I the luckiest guy alive? I think those guys at my work were just jealous, really.
You really are delusional through and through, huh?
What do you mean? I'm just telling it to you how it is.
Oh, don't worry about it. It's nothing all that important after all.
Yeah, no clue what you're talking about.
So I guess that girlfriend of yours broke up with her old husband too then?
Yep, 6 months ago. You know what that means, right? There needs to be a 6-month gap between marriages, so I'll be able to finally marry the girl of my dreams. She made me pay for the divorce, though, as an agreement to get married to her, but what can you do? It's a small price to pay for my dream marriage. Seems like there's nothing more to worry about. We can both enjoy our lives to the fullest.
And I'm happy for you. I really am.
I actually proposed to her at lunch today. And of course, she responded with a yes. So the marriage is truly happening. I sent all of the documents in too.
So today is the big day after waiting all of that time, huh? I guess for an impatient person like you, a 6-month wait would be excruciating. If anything, I'm surprised you're still head over heels with her a year later, to be bluntly honest.
Oh, come off it. My love for Natalie will never die. And don't worry, the way I proposed is just as romantic as you imagine it to be. It was at a restaurant near the seaside. The sunshine beaming into the room with the clear waves in view.
I didn't ask. In fact, I don't think anyone did.
And then I handed over a wedding ring worth $10,000, along with 100 flowers in a bouquet. Bright red ones, too.
So you're just going to keep going on with your story, is that it?
I told her how much I love her cooking that she's done for me in the past, and I asked if she'd like to be my personal cook going forward. Natalie, with tears dripping from her eyes from happiness, responded with an energetic, "Yes." Oh, it was beautiful.
I literally have no idea how you want me to react to this information.
Well, that decides it. I guess I'll be the next CEO in line after her dad retires. Oh, I'll be making millions soon. I'm sorry, Bailey. You're as bright as they come, but your wallet just wasn't doing it for me. I don't regret the decision I made to split up looking back at things. If anything, this was a great chance to understand the value of money and grow.
What did I say? Delusional to the core. And you're really in it for the money, huh? Do you not understand the concept of romance?
Look, I'll be the next CEO. If that isn't a chance I shouldn't be taking, I don't know what would be. I'm thinking about my future and sustainability here, Bailey.
Yeah, okay, whatever. Why do you even think you'll be the next CEO?
Are you stupid? Why do I have to spell it out to you? I'm getting married to a woman who's the daughter of a very rich CEO. And because she's the only child in this whole equation, I end up being the next CEO as I'm married to the family now. Talk about pulling the winning lottery in life, though.
Alright, I might as well come out and say it.
What is it? Wait, let me guess. You want to get back together with me, right? You still had feelings for little old me. Sorry, hun. I'm a taken man.
Ew, no. I was going to ask you this just to be sure, but this massive corporation you're talking about, is it Southern Limited by any chance?
Oh, you know your stuff.
So what will you do with the company you're working for now?
Oh, I already quit.
You quit already? That was such a good job, too. You were earning a ton.
Well, yeah, but I'm going to be the next CEO of this giant company. You can barely compare the two.
Well, sure, but it's not like her dad is going to step down anytime soon.
Sure, but my life is a guaranteed success at this point. Can a man take a little break for the time being?
Also, sorry, this might completely ruin your mood, but I can't take holding this in anymore. So, I'll say it, but...
What?
Natalie did technically used to be the daughter of a man who was a CEO, but she isn't right now.
What kind of a riddle are you trying to throw at me?
Well, to put it to you simply, she was married to a man who was the son of a CEO. In other words, she literally has nothing to do with that company anymore.
Wait, she was married to a CEO? You mean her old husband was the rich one?
Right. I guess you didn't realize sooner, huh? Well, you can't win them all.
Wait, why though? She told me she was the daughter of a rich CEO.
I mean, she technically wasn't lying at that point when she said that, if you think about it. She was the daughter-in-law to a rich CEO, after all.
Damn it!
And that man was an only child, so she could have gotten a pretty high-paying job had she stayed married to him.
So I just got betrayed? She lied to me!
I told you, she didn't lie at all. She told you how it was. You just interpreted it in your own way without asking any questions. And I also heard that she is technically a daughter of a CEO too, but her father works for a small printing company. I don't know if that'd do you any good for your financial dreams.
How could this happen to me?
You didn't think it could get worse, could you? Well, unfortunately for you, it does. That printing company I just mentioned to you just went under, believe it or not. So now her parents are doing little odd jobs here and there just to sustain themselves.
No way. There's no way that's the truth. You're lying just so I'll come back to you. That's what this is. I know.
There you go with your own fantasies once again.
I'm not falling for any of this. You hear me?
Well, I hate to tell you this, but I heard all of this from the son of the CEO of Southern Limited.
Wait, the son? You mean...
Yep. Exactly who you think it is. Natalie's ex-husband.
Hold on a second. Why do you have connections to her ex-husband anyways? Don't tell me you were cheating on me too during our marriage.
Obviously not. I'm not scum like you.
Well, then how do you have connections to a guy like that?
Well, I am about to be the CEO of a very financially impressive company soon, you see.
Wait, how?
Well, I've been working at the company which my mom works at.
You do? Since when? I didn't even know your mom was a businesswoman.
Well, yeah, she's been working there for the past 15 years. She started up the company with her friend and things just went well for the both of them. Anyways, I think I told you this in the past before we even got married.
Wait, you did? How come I don't remember then?
Don't ask me. Anyways, my mom's friend is single and doesn't have any children. And so they were talking about passing the company down to the next generation. I suppose I don't want to talk too highly of myself or anything, but I'm pretty good at my job there after all. So I suppose they considered me, since I was the daughter of one of the founding figures of this company.
Oh, I see. Well, that's good news, right?
Look, back to what we were talking about. Southern Limited is connected to our company as a branch company.
You're kidding me.
And that's why I had connections to your wife's old husband. That about sums it up. That's where I learned about her whole situation, too.
Damn it. Hey, Bailey. I just want to let you know something.
Yeah? What?
Well, I mean, if you wanted to still get back together, I'm more than happy to.
Are you serious?
Well, I mean, if you're going to be the next CEO, you'd need a lot of moral support, I feel. You'd be getting so much work you'd have to take care of, and maybe even direct complaints to you, which could wear you down. All I'm saying is, having a partner would really uplift your spirits. You get me?
I suppose you bring up a decent point.
Wait, seriously? Okay, so I'll call off my wedding here and get back with you.
Oh, no. I have a boyfriend who'll fill that role for me.
What?
You should be worrying about yourself more than anything.
Wait, why?
I mean, you're going to get married to Natalie, right? You've probably blown your entire bank account to get this wedding set up, as well as her divorce fees that you paid off. You were so careless with your money because you thought that you were going to be rich in a few years. Is that about right?
Well...
And to top it off, now you have to deal with the losses of her family's printing business going under. God, I almost feel sorry for you at this point. Especially when you quit your only job, too.
Well, I'll just get into Southern Limited and work my way up bit by bit.
I told you that Natalie has nothing to do with that company anymore. Please keep up.
Oh, right.
If you really want to work there, then you'd have to pass the interview and testing process. But I doubt you'd be able to get in when the CEO is the father of the man whose marriage got ruined because of you. You really seem to be out of options, it seems like.
Damn it. Damn it!
Well, anyways, I have to go now.
Wait, why?
What do you mean, why? I'm your ex-wife. I don't think your new wife would take too lightly to you talking to me. You better hide these messages, too. You were talking about getting rid of her to be with me. I mean, how blatant can you be?
Oh, I mean... Yeah, I won't tell that to her.
Well, I might as well block your number. Have fun at your wedding.
Hold up!
To think my ex-husband was stupid enough to not even look into the family situation of his new lover. And he ended up being the direct reason as to why she stopped being the child of a CEO. Of course, to add insult to injury, Curtis ended up paying for the divorce for Natalie, as well as paying for all of the expenses of a wedding, meaning he barely had any money left. I suppose it's better than having debt to the bank, but it's still not a good look for a husband. I guess the one person who was happy about this whole situation was Natalie's father, who just had his company go down and thought of this marriage as a new opportunity. I still think he believes my ex-husband is some rich man with a solid income job. With no choices left, Curtis started a new job and is now forced to earn money for not only his wife, but the finances to pay off his father-in-law's debt. Going from thinking this wedding would make him as rich as a celebrity to paying off another man's debt. Talk about unlucky. Then again, I don't need to worry about a man who threw it all away just because he was greedy for money. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe to stay up to date with more future uploads.